master class on ESOPs and valuation. This is what we are going to cover today in this session. Purpose of this master class today, friends, is ESOPs, as we all know, are omnipotent, omnipresent, and omni-used tools for talent retention and employee motivation. Therefore, a comprehensive understanding of this universal tool is an absolute must for we accounting, finance, legal, and valuation professionals. So, purpose of this master class that we have today is to empower and equip everyone with a comprehensive understanding of all aspects of ESOPs such that we are able to confidently support the initiative and implementation of ESOPs by our respective organizations or by our clients. This masterclass, friends, that we have today is divided into 7 parts to gain a comprehensive understanding on ESOPs. Given a choice, I would love to interact with every one of you one-on-one if it was to be an offline session. But we would still ensure that this interaction is not missed out. So what I am going to do from time to time, I am going to leave it open for you to raise your questions, your doubts, your queries, and I will try and do my best to give the answers to your doubts and questions and queries. What you can do, you can keep on writing your queries and questions in the chat box, and I would request Mohit to please read them as and when and from time to time I would suggest. So what are we going to cover? What are we going to cover in this workshop? Number 1, introduction to ESOPs. So it is necessary that we must have a very good understanding as to what the ESOPs are and what are the various aspects of ESOPs. Thereafter, we will discuss derivatives and options, more options to get good command on ESOPs. Thereafter, we will be discussing approaches and methods for valuation as per internationally accepted standards. Then we would focus on the Companies Act. Our objective in this masterclass is to give a comprehensive understanding of all the relevant and related aspects of ESOPs. So, besides the understanding of the ESOPs, what the options are and what are the methods and the approaches for valuation, we would be discussing what are the steps that we need to comply under the Companies Act for the issuance and valuation of ESOPs. We all know that more so for the listed entities, there is a SEBI share-based employee benefits and sweat equity regulations 2021, which is applicable to the listed companies for sure, but the provisions given in this regulation can also be used by unlisted entities as a very good reference point and also as a tool to ensure there is a good corporate governance by them. After that, we will look at the provisions which are applicable as per FEMA, and especially because in case if an entity is issuing ESOPs to its employees outside India, not only to its employees outside India, but an entity can also issue shares to the employees of a holding company, subsidiary company, joint venture company, associate company outside India, and likewise a company outside India can also issue ESOPs to its subsidiary or holding or joint venture or associate company, employees of these companies in India. So in such cases, the provisions of FEMA 1999 will need to be complied with. So we will look at the FEMA as well. And finally, of course, we would look at the income tax provisions. Nothing in this country can close without income tax. So in case of the ESOPs, there are many kinds of ESOPs that we would discuss. In case of issuance of ESOPs, how these ESOPs or the benefits arising to the recipients of these ESOPs are to be taxed in their hands, and that is what we will discuss. So friends, this is the plan that we have as part of this master class on ESOPs.